Здравствуйте! Сегодняшним уроком по чтению мы заканчиваем 4 выпуска моих учебных журналов A to Z. Это первый уровень обучения в моей авторской школе. Полное обучение по этому уровню, очное обучение, занимает 80 занятий, каждое по 2 академических часа. Итак, пожалуйста, последний текст по чтению на первом уровне обучения. Откройте выпуск 4 на странице 54. Unit 14. Fathers of Waters, Mississippi River. The mighty Mississippi River begins as a small clear creek that rushes out of Lake Itasca in northwestern state of Minnesota and continues 2,350 miles to the Gulf of Mexico. At this point of origin, 1,475 feet above sea level, the river is so narrow that a person can step over it. The river is viewed as the upper Mississippi River and the lower Mississippi River. The upper Mississippi River flows nearly 900 miles until it merges with the Illinois River and Missouri River and joins the Ohio River. Its depth is controlled by a series of locks and dams as it flows through scenic lakes, bluffs, marshes, and islands to the state of Illinois. This system of 29 locks and dams controls navigation of the upper Mississippi between Minneapolis, Minnesota, and St. Louis, Missouri. The upper Mississippi is relatively shallow and much wider than the lower river. The lower Mississippi River continues 1,800 miles downstream to the waters of the Gulf of Mexico. More than 50 rivers will have added to its width and depth. More than 10,000 years old, the Mississippi River was first discovered in 1541. By then, it had already been named Mechaseba, the Great River, by the Chippewa Indians. The Mississippi is the longest river in North America. It passes through 10 states: Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, Illinois, Missouri, Kentucky, Tennessee, Arkansas, Mississippi, and Louisiana. It drains approximately 40% of the continental United States, all or part of 31 states and 2 Canadian provinces. The total drainage area of the Mississippi River is approximately 1.25 million square miles. The river is a water source for many people. The Mississippi River Valley generates over $7 billion in agricultural and forest products and $29 billion in manufacturing goods each year. The Mississippi River can provide transport for 46% of the grain exported from the United States. The Upper Mississippi River National Wildlife Refuge reports 3.5 million visits a year. International visitors spend an estimated $2.6 billion each year throughout the 10 river states, generating more than 53,000 jobs. Samuel Clemens, known as the writer Mark Twain, spent his first 15 years in the Mississippi River Valley. He had a favorite word when he described his boyhood home in Missouri as drowsy. He meant that it was a place halfway between sleeping and awake. In a lazy town on the Mississippi River, where he and his friends could live in a world of straw hats, corncob pipes, trout fishing, playing hooky, and could watch steamboats float down the river. Clemens would later call these Tom Sawyer days, a time when he himself pulled many of the pranks he later attributed to his young hero. He relived those Mississippi days for the rest of his life in books like Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn, and Life on the Mississippi. Спасибо за внимание.